Hey guys, today I have a lock that I've been wanting to show off for a long time. This lock surprisingly was super hard to get. Even in Taiwan, this lock is super hard to get. It wasn't until a fan, Dave Randalls from Long Beach, California, he tipped me off to a random eBay post with this lock, and man, I'm so thankful for him. Thank you, Dave, because I finally have one of these locks. It is called a Ming Feng lock from China. And as you can see from the key, it's freaking awesome. No, seriously, it is such a unique lock, and I really love this thing. The key, you can see the bitting is spiral, right? It's almost reminiscent of a lily water lock, except it has some differences. The lily water lock has 4 fins. This has 3. The lily water lock is a dimple lock. This is just a normal style pin tumbler lock. And this lock has moving parts, whereas the lily water lock is just a solid key. As you can see, the bitting on this lock actually rotates. It's spring loaded, so if you move it and let go, it'll spring back into place. Now, you'll see from the keyway, by the way, this lock is super heavy duty. It is 5 pounds. It's a little bit awkward to hold on camera, so apologies if it comes off as a little awkward, but there's the keyway. It has 3 slots for the 3 fins on the key. You're going to see there's a little slot here which holds the tensioning part of the key. So that's got to fit in there, and that will tension the lock. But watch what happens as I stick the key in here. As I stick the key in here, you're going to see it's going to be rotating into position. So now you know why it needs that spring-loaded action there. So here we go. I'll stick the key all the way in, and now the key has rotated into the proper position. Push all the pins to the right height, and there you go. The lock opens. A very cool lock. Such a creative idea to try to prevent picking, and you know, obviously I don't know where you're going to get key blanks for this, so it's probably really hard to have counterfeit keys for this lock too. So now this lock, I've been playing around with it and I have not been able to pick it. I'm going to show you in the next section what kind of challenges occur when you try to pick this, but I definitely haven't been able to do it. Very cool idea. It just comes with the 3 keys. I wish I could have got more of these, but I have been unsuccessful so far, but at least I have this one to show off. And let me show you in the next section some of the challenges that come when you try to pick this thing. Oh, actually, before we get to the talk about picking, I just want to say that I have some pictures of the internals of this lock, and I'm going to post those after this so you can see what that looks like. And also, I just wanted to mention that if this lock looks familiar to some of you collectors, this lock does kind of look like the Twiskee Lock. So although obviously the Twiskee didn't have any moving parts and it didn't have you know, so many cuts for pins, it does look familiar to the Twiskee, and I could post a picture of what a Twiskee looks like for those who don't know. So I'll do that now. All right, guys, I'm just going to show you what it looks like if you tried to pick this thing. First of all, I mean, you got to excuse me. This thing is a bit awkward because it's so heavy to try to hold at a good angle for the camera. But let's just pretend. Here we go. All right, I think that might work. As you can see here, you can see some of the pins, right? So you can see this pin. I'm pushing it up. Now, so that leads you to believe that you might be able to do some picking here, and then you'll work on this pin, you'll go back for the second pin, but as you're sticking your pick in, your pick is going to start to rotate clockwise in this direction, and you could see it doing just that, and it gets caught up, it gets jammed up in there, and I've been playing around with this for a while, and you just cannot get to those back pins. So you might be able to set like maybe 1 or 2 of these front pins, but you're not going to be able to go all the way back, at least not very easily, because of this spiraling action. And now you understand why the key has to have this independent motion here of spiraling as it pushes into position. So it's going to go in, and as it goes deeper, it'll keep spinning until it finally gets into the right orientation. Now, as you can see, each fin of the key has like 4 cuts, so that's 3 slots, and that'll be 12 pins total. So not bad. Not bad at all. 12 pins that are really, really hard to get to. Really an ingenious idea. I mean, I would go as far as to say that this thing isn't very practically pickable. I mean, someone might be able to create some special tool to do it. Maybe you need some very special picks, maybe a lot of time. I'm not sure, but I honestly think this is like, I don't know, I love locks like this. So creative, so cool, such a way to solve a problem. Anyway, this is the Ming Feng Spiral Key lock. And I know they make a padlock version of this, but I haven't been able to find it. I've made calls, I've written emails. I'm just glad I have this one. So thanks again, Dave. I hope you guys thought this was a cool lock, and hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.